Hey guys, today I wanted to do something a little different. Like, so far we've been doing anime reactions. And yes, obviously we're still going to be doing anime reactions. Don't worry. That's it's going to stay on the channel. That's what the channel is focused on. But I wanted to try out doing some reactions to like other things, like some live action videos and maybe music later on and all that jazz. Okay. So today, because I am a fan of Shane Dawson and because I am very intrigued by the whole Paul situation and everything, even though I've never really been into Logan Paul or Jake Paul. I've never really seen anything about him. The only real thing I got into was like the fight, and then that was a draw, and I was like, I got bored with it. But I find this to be a bit interesting, so I want to give it a watch. It's Shane Dawson's documentary on Jake Paul, just like the one he did with Jeffree Star. I loved it. It was pretty awesome getting to see like the behind the scenes and all of that of what these big people's lives were like. And I think this one's actually going to be really interesting too, because there's a lot of things with the Pauls, and Jake Paul is usually known as the more annoying one out of the two. So, you know what? I just really want to get into this. This is going to be a long one, by the way, like really long. But I'll probably cut it down to places where like there's no point in me reacting to them. So here we go. Reaction starts in 3, 2, 1, click.
Okay. Before we jump into the mind of Jake Paul, which is going to be a roller coaster and a plane crash, and pretty much every other disaster you could think of, so good luck. But before we get into it, I'm really excited to say that today we got a sponsor. So thank you so much to Honey for sponsoring today's video. So if you don't know already, Honey is a free shopping tool that
I've never seen anything from Jake Paul.
Promo codes every time you buy something. Honey believes that everyone deserves the lowest prices
And
possible on all things they love.
from what I just saw, I don't think I'm ever going to be checking out anything on this channel. I mean, who knows? Maybe after this documentary, I'll change my mind. Maybe it'll open my eyes to the secrets of YouTube stardom. But right now, I'm just not a big fan of like his kind of content.
Go to joinhoney.com/Shane.
No shade though. No shade though to everybody around.
Now, buckle in for the mind of Jake.
Seems so worried. I mean, I would be too.
YouTube? Is that you? Oh my god! It's been so long. But we got good news, guys. We're coming back. We love you. Make the heart. Yeah, make a heart. We love you. It's because we love you. I think we're good. Yeah. Should I go shut it off? Yeah, you should.
What was that, like the first video of them or something?
Everyone
I don't know.
was like, Jake, you shouldn't be doing this. Like, you're gonna kill yourself.
Something I never ever thought I would see on my phone.
It's just like the hanging shirt and the chest hair.
3 messages from Jake Paul. Never thought I'd see that on my phone.
I always like that
This was not the
Shane Dawson is always
Today
so
we're gonna do
just
something completely different. And then I started
just plain, right? He doesn't be like flashy jewelry, fancy clothes. It's like Stretched out gray t-shirt.
I'm nervous. I've never talked to him. I mean, I've texted him and like tweeted him, but I've never heard his real voice. Because I feel like it's not going to be like, I feel like he's going to be like, hey. Ooh, I'm nervous. Okay, all right. Should we listen to this before we get into everything?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, here we go.
For sure, dude. I'm excited.
The golden play button in the back.
We're doing this, and, I know like I'm putting a lot of like trust into you, and I think if like someone can, you know, do this and have it be fair, it's you. And I want to be like as truthful as possible, obviously, and like just be super real and kind of just like clear things off my chest that I haven't said before. And I know like a lot of people were saying like, yo, like Shane, why are you doing this? Like, don't give him a platform and so on and so forth. And so like, I know you're gonna get criticism for this, and I'm like, nailed it. I mean, I don't even think I have to warn you, but people hate me, like literally they hate me, and
I
don't
literally know nothing
like,
about
this
this.
is gonna hurt you, then like I don't want to do it. I don't want to have to say like I told you so. Like I told you, people would be pissed, but yeah,
I've seen that
if there's
before.
anything we can do to avoid you getting hurt, we should do it, and we should just be as honest as possible about everything, and yeah, man, I trust you. I trust you.
I mean, yeah, honestly, the only thing I know about him is like all the bad stuff I've heard. I mean, he sounds like a normal dude, but then, you know, you see his content and it's like all wild and, you know.
So
The
he
dad's
literally
definitely
warned
creepy
me not
though.
to do it.
Like Greg Paul,
Right?
he's probably
He
the
was like
only
this,
Paul I know anything about. He's creepy as hell.
Okay. Well, now that we heard that, I guess I should break down what happened and what's going on. So, about maybe 2 months ago, I tweeted.
The ups and downs of Jake Paul's life and persona is something I would love to see from the inside.
That would be really interesting. I want to know, like, what's his life like? What is Team 10? Is his house even real? Is it a set?
We should get this address tattooed on us.
Is his relationship real? Like, is the drama all fake? What is that? Because I literally don't know anything, right? Like, I'm 30. Cut to this. Sorry.
Same.
This was my
Same.
pinata for my 30th birthday. So clearly I'm, you know, too mature to be watching Jake fucking Paul.
Shane Dawson is 30?
I literally don't know anything at all.
And Jake also seems
No.
fairly eager to do this with Shane because he simply responded with saying, I'm down.
So when I tweeted that I would be interested in doing it, the backlash I got was crazy.
Shane Dawson has just announced his new
I'm still
documentary
stuck
series,
on
and it'll circle around none
him
other than Jake
being
Paul.
30.
And guess what?
I did-
People are not happy about it.
No. I am not
God.
watching Jake Paul.
Crazier than anything I've ever gotten. Crazier than when I was going to work with Jeffree Star or Tana Mojo or any other controversial person on the internet. This was like, Shane, if you do this, we will unsubscribe. We don't want to be a part of this.
I literally will stop watching Shane Dawson if he's gonna try to sit here and make me feel bad for Jake Paul.
He's a bad person. He's done bad things. He is a sociopath. He's a liar. So obviously, I was a little scared and a little regretful that I tweeted it because I didn't know the extent of it. I thought he was just cringy. You know, like with this fucking, you know, yeah, like that's all.
Yeah.
It might be Logan.
I didn't know they were different people.
I didn't either. Like at first.
And I was like, hey.
Oh, hey, Will.
I want to
I'm recording.
really be honest about it and investigate you. And
But yeah, like I didn't know the two of them were
meet
like
him,
different
I want to go
people
down the rabbit hole. I want to
for the longest time.
You know, think he's a horrible piece of shit.
who have had falling outs with him. Are you okay?
He's just
I don't know how to explain that, man.
I want to talk to a psychologist and see like if he is a sociopath, because that word was like all over my timeline. And ironically enough, I was going to do a series about sociopaths before this even happened. So I kind of feel like the universe was like, here you go.
I don't understand
So I want you guys to know I'm aware.
why people would
that
unsubscribe
this might be a bad
and stop
idea.
watching Shane
like
just
Shane.
because he's making a video about
I'm really
another
nervous,
person,
'cause I've
right?
never done. I'm sorry. I'm really nervous. I've never done anything like this. I guess Tanacom is kind of like this, but I've never like I am a fixer. You know what I mean? I'm like way too nice, way too forgiving, way too loyal, and I don't want to do that.
Same.
I want this time to like actually sit down in a room with him and be like, this is why people don't like you. This is what you did that was bad. I want you to tell me why you did it, be honest about it.
That's a
and
tough
change
approach.
Your life and fucking
To just be like,
stop.
hey, what you're doing is making you look like an
That's what I wanna
ass.
do, right?
You need to
If
change
anything,
it.
I feel like the reason he's saying yes to this might just be because he knows it's going to get views, right? So could he be doing this series with me just to get views? Could he be doing this series with me because he actually wants to change and wants to be honest and talk about everything he's done?
Guys, I apologize.
Or is he a sociopath? And I'm literally like walking into the lion's den.
Let's get a closer look.
I don't know.
I have merch. Sandra.co/.
Is that an actual
What
lion?
would even happen? What does that even mean if he flies one? What would that even be for you? What would that mean for you? From what I've read about sociopaths, it's somebody who doesn't have a sense of morality. They don't know what good or bad is. They don't know
True.
when to stop. They enjoy manipulating people, and fucking with people, and hurting people. They think they're better than everybody, and everybody is just a pawn in their chess game. It's
I mean,
really
I'm
dark.
again, like,
I don't know much about that, but that sounds pretty.
it's stupid to
It's insane.
insult and get mad at
It's
Shane
scary.
just because he wants to make a documentary showing
They get into therapy and they
this person as a
learn
human
from the
instead
therapist,
of
and then they
a
take
figure,
that and
right?
use it to victimize the next wave of people they come into.
Because I mean, right now he's just a figure. That's what Jake Paul is. Jake Paul and Logan Paul. They're just figures, right? The only thing you see is what they want you to see.
Listen, I get it, okay?
All the
I shouldn't be
controversial,
doing this.
bad
I
stuff,
shouldn't
you
be giving
know.
Jake Paul a platform. I shouldn't be like doing series with a possible sociopath. But I also want to do shit on my channel that I find interesting. And the fall of Jake Paul and the darkness of his world is
Because I mean, it's like they could be just playing characters, right? For this, that's what makes it interesting. The character of it. They could be a real person underneath, you know, and you never know. Or they could be a sociopath. That is true.
About their childhood. I wish that's my favorite thing to do. This, I don't think is going to be that. I think this is going to get uncomfortable. All right. Let's investigate Jake Paul.
So simple. I love it. I love it.
What are we doing?
Shane Dawson is like,
They don't get better. You're just training them to get better at what they do bad.
Okay, so the plan was for me
Shane
to
Dawson is just somebody I
Jake
can
Paul
relate
and
with.
then go
Just the
into
goofiness, the
a
like
therapist or a psychologist's office.
kind-heartedness. He's just so.
The therapist I want to talk to is somebody I've met before.
Today we're going to talk about sleep
Just so
paralysis, borderline
nice and
personality
cool.
disorder.
She doesn't even know that this is what the video is. She thought it was just going to be a video about sociopaths. She doesn't know that Jake Paul is involved. When I asked her, like, hey, can we do a video about YouTubers being sociopaths? She literally said to me, there's a few. Like, she was like, there's a few. Like, what if he's one of them? Oh my god.
I mean,
We all go a little mad sometimes.
This was a horrible lapse of judgment. How crazy can you go with these videos?
the thing is, I don't think
I've been wanting to do
I don't think
video about the
any psychiatrist or psychologist or
have to
whatever.
have some kind of personality disorder or something, right, to do what we do, putting ourselves on camera all the time.
Oh, I was gonna ask for hot sauce. Oh, shoot.
But yeah,
You're gonna start showing in a couple months.
I got my favorite sauce, honey mustard.
I don't think a psychiatrist or a psychologist can diagnose somebody just over the camera.
That's what sucks most about it.
Having conventions with our name in it, like there has to be something. And I want to know like the psychology of a YouTuber. Even for me, like why do I want to
Dog
get
in
so
background.
deep with people and talk to people and like try to help them and fix them? Why do I want to cry with them? Why? Like what is that? I'm sure that that's a disorder. What do you think? I mean, you're new into the YouTube world. Like, do you think to be a YouTuber you have to have like something off?
What the f?
I think like 90% of people are at least a narcissist.
You get up my star and blow me no
I mean, you have to make videos about yourself weekly, and I think that's the majority of YouTubers.
Stop asking for freaking attention at myself. God, why was I so annoying last night?
Wait, are we going to Team 10 House? Oh my god.
Yes, we're gonna go to the Team 10 house.
Diet Coke.
Should I not even tell her
Always.
that it's Jake Paul? It's almost like I want her to lay down exactly what it is, then at the end of it, ask her.
Right. Because she may already know. Who knows?
When the moment is right, the sociopath will strike.
That
I'm dead. All right.
that was very
Whoa. Get that?
Yeah.
And my dog's a sociopath. All right. Let's go.
that was very coincidental.
Hi. Oh my god. I love your videos.
Thank you, honestly.
Okay, so this is perfect because your channel is about talking about drama, controversies, news, kind of just like going through situations and events very like thoroughly.
The video is just complete and utter trash, and Jake just continues to keep on getting lower and lower and lower.
That's the stuff I don't like. Like the whole,
help me with this Jake Paul thing because I don't know anything.
you know, telling kids to destroy shit
Okay,
and
Team 10.
do horrible
So I know
stuff
the
like
name is
that.
Funny and it's like a meme.
This is Team 10, bitch! Who the hell up living you?
But like, what is it? Is it his friends? Is it not?
In 2016, he bought a house for $17,000 a month, or rented it. And that was where he started Team 10. And I'm not sure if they were friends. Is it all fake? Is it real? Are people paying to be there? It's
Come on. I mean,
because
if you're gonna live somewhere,
for a spot in Team 10.
a lot of people have said people are just there to basically get popularity. People are there to make money. People are there to go into other things, modeling.
that's stupid.
Tessa Brooks here.
I got Jake Paul here.
She is a dancer. Are you a professional dancer?
Yeah.
It's something which is really not discussed that much, and it would make sense. It really would.
You don't just get to do videos with Amanda Cerny.
You aren't gonna live your life
Drake on Instagram. Just random.
with like,
Team 10, you can't be a freshman anymore. You got it, great.
Oh, you heard it here first. I shouldn't be a freshman anymore. You gotta pay for that.
Well, I remember hearing, and I might be wrong, but I remember hearing that Jake's ex-girlfriend, Alyssa, Jake was like, I'm gonna help you be a model. Let's be in a relationship. Your modeling career will do better because you're in Team 10. And then his new girlfriend, I think, is a model. So it's like, was she just like an out-of-work model?
I mean, there might be like something to it.
I wanted to be in that like.
Well, yeah, they're using the popularity to get what they want, but you don't live somewhere with someone for years of your life if you don't, you know, have some type of friendship with them.
How none of them were originally YouTubers. They're all from different sectors. So they're either actors or they're models. And you get this in Hollywood a lot. You get fake relationships. People who are together.
True.
Let me tell you about views. People love couples.
Erica made a YouTube channel in one day, gets 200,000 subscribers.
Jake, thank you so much.
I wish
couldn't do this without
I
you.
wish.
It would make Alyssa Violet, for example, with Jake Paul. If all the things were as bad as Alyssa said about Team 10 when she got fired for supposedly cheating, then why did she not break up with him before? Why did she not leave if it was so ongoing? Same with the Martinez twins. If Jake Paul was apparently bullying them, why did they not leave before? They have a platform, they have popularity. Maybe it wouldn't have been as big as Team 10. And that goes into the conspiracy of maybe they're paying to be there.
I might actually need to look into this dude's videos, like iNabber, and like learn more about this, because I didn't know anything about this.
That's
So
like next level. That like adds to like a socio.
maybe I'm really just underestimating how
Okay.
messed up this whole thing is.
And that's where the first controversy sort of began, because he kicked out his girlfriend and accused her of cheating.
He told everyone that I cheated, so he didn't look like a dick that he kicked me out. I don't know.
And obviously, she ended up dating FaZe Banks. He seemed to never leave Alyssa Violet alone after accusing her of cheating and kicking him out. And you know I kick them out if they ain't with the crew. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Alyssa Violet originally exposed Jake Paul of taking 20% of everyone's earnings, which was massive.
I would do anything for him. That's why I signed a contract for 20% of my life for 5 years.
Everyone didn't know that. There was also rules about strictness and bullying going on inside the Team 10 house.
If you're not up by 10 a.m. filming, then like you get fined $50. No alcohol at the house. Every single guest that you had over had to be approved by Jake.
At the time, everyone thought that it was all a nice, happy family, and that's how it kind of seemed in the vlogs. But Alyssa Violet came out and said, no, this is not what's going on. If anything, people don't like Jake in Team 10.
At the end of the day, you
Damn.
can't just say I'm sorry and take everything back. I'm hurt still. Ow, ow! And you've hurt a lot of people.
Her getting kicked out. I do remember.
I did not know
like,
any of
a
this.
video or something of her in a house.
I feel like I should have known this
She
though.
said Jake kicked me out and all her
I'm
stuff.
detached from that side of YouTube, I guess.
Jake's kicking me out.
I'm too old at this point to be hip
Get my apartment, which I'm getting in a couple
with
days.
the kids.
So I threw all my stuff downstairs and put a lock on the door.
I thought that was fake. I didn't really look into it. Was that real?
It was real. He's clearly got a harsh side to him. But it leads on to he never got over it, and he eventually accused FaZe Banks of assaulting his assistant. And they released a video of where the assistant appeared to have a bruise mark on the neck.
Meg was assaulted by a man.
He like put his arm out and like went like this, and I looked up at him and I realized immediately that it was Banks. I didn't really know whether or not it was him at first because he has a girlfriend and he was making out with this other girl.
This like video isn't meant to like retaliate or target anyone.
Then it ended up all to be fake.
For this to have happened and nobody other than people in Team 10 said it happened, that should just tell you.
I think I've heard Jake say like, "Oh, I didn't know it was fake," but a lot of people think, "Oh no, he orchestrated this."
And how random and just crazy of a coincidence it would have to be for not only me and Team 10 to be at the same club, with me making out with girls when Alyssa is Jake Paul's ex-girlfriend, and that plays perfectly into your guys' story and the way you guys want everybody to see this shit go down. And I brutally assaulted your assistant. I didn't even fucking know this person was a part of Team 10. If you believe this the way they're telling it, you're brainwashed, and I want nothing to do with you.
God damn.
He came out and said, I think about a month later, he handled the whole situation badly.
We should be handling these situations in person and not talking over social media.
And this is where his fans began to fall out of love with him. He started losing thousands of subscribers, and at that point, that had never happened on his channel.
But I do also remember, like, Jake Paul was on a podcast and he was about to hit 10 million subscribers. And I think that's right when people found out the controversy was fake.
How do you have that level of certainty where you're like, I'm gonna put this in a video and fucking expose this guy?
So like,
and then he started losing them. Did you see that?
Yeah. Because you're going back under now.
oh no,
You're going back under. They'll take it back.
And like the numbers started going down while he's live on the podcast. And he's like, wait, why are they going down?
All right, I'm gonna remove this.
No,
don't go back.
It was crazy.
First YouTuber ever hit 10 million twice!
So you think that's the moment that made him from cringy to like hated?
Yeah, Jake Paul. God, That guy is like so drama prone, man.
Jake Paul stole Post Malone's address. He recorded the outside of his house.
YouTube is in a crazy place right now.
I was never bothered by anything that Jake
God
Paul
damn.
did. But when you cross the line of like you're doing something wrong,
That's actively hurting other people. It's not good.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
That is a big deal. I mean, faking an assault is probably illegal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure FaZe was going to sue him, FaZe Banks.
Meantime, FaZe Banks says that the videos make him out to sound like a monster.
It's Fox News. I'm pursuing this legally both on the side of Jake Paul, Eric.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure false accusations, like for
I
assault,
think it got dropped after Jake apologized.
are that's illegal, right? That's a crime.
Events of where Jake Paul jumped on a media van of a news company.
I wouldn't crawl up there. Why? I just wouldn't do that. I want to do the interview here. Yeah, we can't do the interview up there.
That was a massive controversy, and that was what kind of made the mainstream media start covering Jake Paul.
His neighbors, though, say that he's been filming dangerous stunts and he's putting people in danger.
A lot of the neighbors are complaining. They're very upset.
I would be upset too if he was setting shit on fire outside of my house.
There was things coming out here and there. People coming out from his high school saying Jake Paul bullied me in high school.
Quote, dumping people's book bags in the trash. Jake, quote, for real rode his bike over my friend's car when he got mad.
Also, eventually after that, it came out that Jake was bullying members of Team 10.
Yeah, I wouldn't know. Did any of them come out and talk about it?
What the fuck? Okay.
The Martinez twins said they left Team 10 because they're being bullied and harassed.
I can definitely understand now.
Good morning, Martinez.
He did assault
No.
me 2 times.
Oh, he's so...
He would spit in my face.
I can definitely understand now, like, why people hate Jake Paul so
He
much.
called them beaners or something.
Damn. Must be this tall for the visa. Let me see. Oh, man.
He shoved me. And see this? I don't know if you guys can see. He dragged me down the stairs. He was laughing the whole time. I was crying.
That's piñata. Piñata, no.
Oh, is this Spain? No.
Yeah, never mind. You probably couldn't pay me to live in the same house as someone like that.
Something which is really weird, because why would these people come up, quit Team 10 and say he bullied us when he was in there, he took 20% of our revenue? Why, if they were so upset about that, why would they stay in a team for so long? Why would they stay in there for 6 months, a year?
She made a video. It was like her video that she came out and like told the truth. Don't you think in that video she would have mentioned that I was abusive if she really wanted to get everything off of her chest? Now all of a sudden she wants to make that up and bring that up. I'm just trying to be the bigger person. She's out there like roasting me. Hear what they say?
We were talking about how much we hate Alexa. She should have gone from the start. Jake.
Oh my god.
Wow, Jake.
What, if I
Is that his audience
if I had a
base?
friend that was bullying me in a YouTuber group, I'd leave. Why would I not? I got my platform. I couldn't. Yeah.
A few grades. Okay, Mom, bring it up.
Alright, so I'm basically signing his life away, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
initials
Alright.
here.
Yeah.
You may be signing his life away. But he's gonna have millions.
Eventually, a lot more people began to leave 10 over Jake's actions. Recently, Nick Crumpton left Team 10.
Everyone in this room is delirious.
Jake Paul's best friend, Chance, quit Team 10. What the hell is
Best
going
friend.
on?
Okay.
Team 10 is like falling apart.
It's hard now.
Everything began just to kind of slip away from Jake. When you look at everyday,
Yeah.
most of the members in that video aren't members of Team 10 anymore.
Interesting. He kind of lost his friend group.
It was like a self-implosion.
You and I, we're on the same team. I'm Jake Paul. That's right.
I feel like the fame may have got to his head a little bit. Maybe he lost his mind slightly. I'm not too sure.
Honestly, neither of you are popping enough for me to put your name in the thumbnail. I'm just gonna be real honest.
But since then, he kind of went out of the radar until the KSI, the Deji commentary watch game of fight.
What the fuck are you wearing? Are those Walmarts?
Yeah, I think I just missed all these controversies because I really only got into it like
Do you think the Suicide Force video, even though it wasn't
then.
his,
Yeah.
the way that went down and the press and like the fact that everybody was mad at Logan.
Well, I didn't get into it. I only really noticed them, like knew about them after
Dawson who took their
the Suicide Force video,
Dude, this has been
and then the KSI and Logan Paul fight.
been hated by the whole world.
And like Logan lost a bunch of business.
Google preferred drop you from their service.
It was really the worst thing I think that's ever happened on YouTube.
So I think I just missed all these previous things.
Like, oh my god, like it's no controversy is worth. Like the press isn't worth it. Oh my god, I need to not do anything controversial. Oh my god, like I wonder what his reaction to the Suicide Force video was.
With the Forest thing, it does seem that Logan has gotten away with it in essence, and I feel like they've seen that, and I think they know right now if they've survived that, they can survive anything.
That just gave me the chills.
True.
Oh, God.
True.
So this series isn't about Logan. I don't want to make it about him because he's not like here to defend himself and stuff. But I will say there is an overarching thing about Jake Paul possibly being a sociopath or having some kind of personality disorder that makes him think it's okay to do all this.
Savage!
The Suicide Force thing, to me,
God damn it.
is like next level. Because even when you talk about like Jake, you know, I've seen videos.
Like, I think controversy is something like probably everybody goes through, and it's probably
really crazy things in videos.
it's probably a good way, you know, to market yourself, get views. You know, if
And I want to talk to him about
you're
that.
controversial,
But, like,
everybody's
I
going to
wonder
share
if
it.
even he
But
would say like the Suicide Force thing's next level. And,
but
like,
yeah, going too far
I'm
is
not human to do that.
that's going too far. Like teasing people
He's a totally
when they're unwilling, hurting
I think he's
people
somebody that has reached this level of fame and he doesn't want to lose it.
in your own household that are supposed to be your friends.
For a lot of
That's
people
too
on
far.
YouTube, for especially a lot of newer creators, you need to remove morals because with the website becoming so saturated, there are certain things. If you don't have popularity from 4 years ago and you're on 1,000 subscribers now and you're running to 1 million subs in a year, you've got to do something crazy.
Please don't, Jake! Yeah. Oh my god!
That's happened so many times with them.
Yeah.
It's an escalating
It is
thing.
something that's scary. It's even a
It's
bigger
like,
picture topic. Which is
you
what
know,
I'm
the
really
crazier the stuff you upload,
Is there a
the more
bunch
views
of
you're gonna get,
who might
and
be sociopaths or psychopaths or have an issue?
you
Because,
know,
like, I've even seen in the news, like, there was this guy who wanted to be famous on YouTube.
you just have to take it so much farther. Yeah,
I almost feel like
thought a textbook would save him. Oh my
talking
god.
about this stuff might help the audience realize, like, oh, I shouldn't be supporting this.
Oh my god. Oh.
I shouldn't have done it.
Or a water bottle.
I think I'm having an allergic reaction.
That fucking hurts, bro. Like, literally, my face is burned. You have these.
You're supposed to miss me, bro.
What?
You gotta have them reflexes.
Like if somebody posts a video called like I just blew up my neighbor's car, it's tempting, but maybe don't click on it because if you click on it, that shows that person make more.
No, you won't.
I didn't think he was gonna do it.
Because I'm surprised that Jake or Logan isn't dead.
I can't rule out like dying. Why am I laughing? I am.
Yeah, it seems like
because the shit that they've done.
they make
Crazy shit, like.
And basically, if you have acetone, you can light stuff on fire.
Yeah, that'll work. Oh god.
seems like they make their money and basis off of like doing like shitty, dangerous stuff.
None of them have had any legal repercussions.
Yo, it's always lit at the Team 10 house, cuz.
So I know they have strongest law as possible, but
And I'm trying to stay overnight in the White House.
What? A lot of people all over the government that were very concerned about what appeared to happen on your video. What we're going to need to do.
To people like me and you, we see that at face value and think, that's crazy, that's absolutely crazy. But to them, it's just another day in their life, and that's, I can't really comprehend that.
Hi, I'm about to do something really stupid.
Good luck.
If I die in front of some little gangsters, dope.
I really can't. I can't imagine waking up every morning and thinking, what am I going to do today that gets me 10 million views? What limit am I going to push?
Except, you know what?
We're not normal.
The pause.
Yeah.
The pause. Let's go.
The Secret Service is at our house right now. This is not a joke. What does this mean, though?
It means that you're getting great vlog material.
Well, going into my interview with him, I want to make sure I hit every point because I don't want people
I definitely never want to get to that like
manipulated me or
mentality.
something. What do you think is like the main thing people are going to want him to respond
Where it's like, oh hey, something bad's happening to me. This is great vlog material. Better get a camera out, you know.
Is it all fake? Is his personality not what it is in real life? Because it's something I've wondered.
I'm just living in the real world, and you're living in a fake one.
A lot of people are exaggerated personalities on YouTube, and I want to know how exaggerated it is with Jake.
Yeah.
For all we know, he could be a completely different person. I've seen it with Rice Gum. Is Jake Paul on YouTube different to Jake Paul in real life?
That's the thing.
And that's really what
Like
I personally wanna know.
YouTubers.
I think a lot of other people want to know that because
That's what's interesting to me. Like, I say YouTubers like I'm not doing this. Yeah, I know I'm a YouTuber too, but like, you know, I'm not very exaggerated. You know, not like tasing people and shit like that. I just I wonder if like, because obviously nobody can be that.
Which is like one of the scariest things ever.
Nobody can be like that all the time.
I was watching a few of his older videos
You know?
for the first time earlier, and he seemed so different. And this is why the question of is he a sociopath, I'm really not sure, because in it he seemed to be caring, not just about himself, but about, it was weird things he was caring about towards his car. He spoke about his truck in it. He was talking about, just in general, a lot of things he cared about. He seemed nice, he seemed genuinely happy, and to have real emotions. When I watched that, I thought, this is a real person.
Super excited because later we're going to Halloween Horror Night. It's like one of the biggest haunted houses. And I want you guys to laugh with me. I want you guys to be sad with me. I want you to like come along with my life. So we're almost at the book signing and I'm getting kind of nervous. I'm gonna be meeting people. What if no one comes?
A year later, when Team 10 was fully formed, he was big on YouTube, completely different. So
You can see the change, yeah.
where is it real comes in, and I don't think it is, purely based on that, because for him to be so different in a year period, maybe he thought, I need to be controversial to get big on this platform, to take it by hands. I need to do something big. I need to change the game.
And he was probably like,
because
yeah, because his brother has been doing controversial things for a long time. People seem to not realize that this is what it seems to be with Jake, a never-ending follow of his brother.
Okay, y'all know where to get the merch. Loganpaul.com/shop or link in description. Guys, cop yourself some of the hottest merch in the game.
And
it has to be trying to get, you know, the publicity of it.
And I've always wondered, is it a case of they're just competing with each other like I compete with my friends in sports?
Your views are going down, bro. Something needs to change. Yo, yours were down too for the other day. Oh, what happened?
Or is it a case of genuine emotional distress and anger with each other that they're not, one's more popular than the other?
Stop your vlog. I will fake you out with your ex-girlfriend again.
Our relationship, in my eyes, is bipolar. I'm always trying to be the best brother and support him. Logan, on the other hand, is the opposite. He is always wanting to kick me or punch me or push me down so that he can always be one-upping me.
It's been since we were kids,
Seriously.
like growing up, like through high school.
You go and make videos with my ex-girlfriend, like you need to stop, dude. Like it's not cool as a brother. Like I would never do that to you. I don't think any brother would do that I know of.
It's weird. I don't know. Being an outsider looking in is even weirder.
This
you know, seeing all this, learning all
really
this.
hard for me because all I want to do is make something with a happy ending. It's like all I ever want to do, and I know going into this, that's probably not possible.
I think if I was to give odds on a happy ending, I'd say like 10%. If people see this with Jake and they see he isn't who he is, are people gonna want that? Because if I was 10 and I found out my favorite, my hero, the guy I look up to, and the person I aspire to be was fake, I feel a bit betrayed, honestly, because you see somebody who you love is fake, and nobody likes fakeness.
Oh my God! So it's like it
Yeah,
literally
but
is a lose-lose. If he apologizes and is honest and talks about everything and like
if everything's
is, like,
fake, people are gonna be mad that he strung them
his
along
current audiences will be mad.
like
If
this
he doesn't do that,
for
then
so
the
long.
rest of the internet will still hate him.
Yeah.
It's such a weird thing, and I don't
And if he
get it sometimes.
keeps it up, then yeah, he just has to keep doing this controversial
Is there anybody I
shit
should interview first?
and be hated.
That would be.
But I feel like there's a real person underneath. Like,
Nick Compton would be perfect because he's known Jake from start to finish. He knows he left because
there's always a real person
so maybe there are
underneath,
things we don't
you
know
know,
about the
this like mask
but big
for these YouTube
He knows
celebrities.
all about the controversy. There's so much there because he was in Team 10 for the whole time. He was the manager. He was in charge of the business, so he'll know all about contracts. He'll know if they're paying because it's something which no one's spoken about. No one's asked these people, and I think Nick would be the perfect guy to ask.
And he's literally the only one who I know and whose number I have. Oh my God. Okay, I guess I'll reach out to Nick Crompton. Oh my God. I feel like this is gonna get darker than I'm expecting, and I.
Oh, hey, Alyssa, what's up? Time to see which brother you know better.
Which brother has the higher IQ?
Are you serious?
This is my advice when someone dies.
It's gonna be okay. Oh, you need a ride home.
So, what is next? What can we look forward to from you?
There's a lot going on.
Wow. I can't believe this person thinks.
It's weird.
Okay, well, I'll keep you posted.
It's nice speaking to you, man.
Bye.
So, good luck.
Dang. I mean,
This is gonna be a nightmare.
yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Is that the end?
I guess I'll call Nick. Oh my God.
Oh. What's the next part coming out then? Study of sociopath. So when does the actual Jake Paul stuff happen?
You felt such remorse. You were like, oh my God, people are outside. This is terrible. I feel terrible. I'm going to find a way to reimburse people. Someone who fit this would be like, nah, whatever. Fuck them. That would be their whole mentality.
Damn. Okay, well, I was not expecting that much. Like, out of the whole Jake Paul thing, like, don't get me wrong, right? I knew he was, like, on the internet, he was always called, like, an annoying dude, an asshat, all that stuff. I did not know to the extent, like, taking 20% cut of everything, all of the members of his group, like, leaving because they were either getting bullied or, like, harassed or got kicked out. I mean, that makes me... That... I still have never heard a good thing about Jake Paul, sadly. And I probably... Well, who knows? Maybe some comments in this... Nah, I don't think I really want people to start explaining how, oh, he's good in this way and that way. I'm sure it'll be explained, like, the deep down stuff, right? In the actual, like, future parts, which I did not know this was going to be. I should have known. The Jeffree Star one was, like, several different parts, so I probably should have realized this one would be too, but it was so long that I figured, you know, we'd be getting into it immediately, but no, he's going really in depth with this one. Well, he goes really in depth all the time. Shane is great at things like that. I love his like conspiracy videos, is all that stuff. He loves going in depth about it. I mean, it's just, damn. Now that I heard all this stuff about Jake Paul, I just don't like him even more now. I already had like a sort of like feeling towards him, but now I'm starting to like actually feel like this is a pretty shitty dude. But I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. I'll wait till he explains himself. You know, I mean, obviously, from a lot of people's perspective, he's a shitty person. That's not going to change. But, you know, I consider, like, shitty people, but a lot of times they're shitty for a reason, right? Like, you know, people don't usually act like assholes for no reason. They usually have something behind it that, like, motivates them in a way to act like that. So I'm under the hope, the benefit of the doubt that, you know, he has his own reasons for being like this.